These bones are the bones of the people who watch my videos without subscribing. Bones, bones, bone, bone, bone. Hello guys, I'm the Gamer 10. Welcome back to more Let's Play Okami. In the last episode, after meeting Rao and returning her prayer slips, she told us about the fox rods that are allegedly by her on the sunken ship here. We came to the sunken ship in order to try and find the fox rods, so that way we can help dispel the mist plaguing Sei-an City. In this episode, we're going to be continuing throughout the sunken ship now that it's flooded because it's daytime. And yeah, let's go from there. Anyway, you can get the money from those chests now without activating the mimics if you want. Especially if you have the golden lucky cat, which, I mean, at this point, why wouldn't you get it? I said last episode that there was a barrel earlier in the dungeon that floated up because of the water. This is what I was talking about. Alright. So much for going through the golden gate. This cannon right here. See a lockjaw there, so obviously there's a key somewhere. That cannon's kind of a jerk, not gonna lie. What you gotta do here is kind of works like a seesaw, if you will. Okay, you gotta load the cannon with the cherry bomb, blow away those doors. Or walls, really. Okay, wait that down. Okay, this needs to be done a little more. I'm sorry I'm not commentating, I'm just kind of focusing on getting this. Alright, got that one. And then this last door is kind of weird. It's a little too much mustard, I think, but I think we can deal with that. Oh, never mind, we got it. Alright. So as you can see, that key is underwater, so we can't do anything about it. If we were in the beta, not so much. What do I mean by the beta? I'll go over that at a later time when we have access to some more relevant trivia. But what is kind of funny is all these skulls. Ha 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 ha. Alright, I believe in here is a sun fragment. Yep, so we just got another unit of solar energy, so I think that's 6 sun fragments now. Alright, we've got 10 now, so we're going to start a new row pretty soon. Very, very nice. Alright, we got another imp. This imp's kind of in a bad spot, considering, you know, he can stop you and you will eventually drown if you don't stop that. Good news is all these imps are here with us. I like how he's spanking his butt in the in his little ghost form there. Alright, get some more demon fangs. We have about, I think, 184 now, right? Yep. We have 184 demon fangs, so yeah, don't worry, we're gonna get this stray bead. We're coming up on a new Demon Fang trader soon, and he's got some really nice stuff for us. Oh, jeez, this hand. I hate this hand. This friggin' kelp hand. I don't think this hand has an actual name, but man, does this thing creep me out. I believe this thing is simply called the Kelp Monster. Okay, that was weird how the ink was. Don't hit me, please. Alright. He's going to try to squash this again. What we're supposed to do is we're supposed to use Power Slash on this barrel. Okay. Move this barrel over here. Just be careful considering you can get... Just be careful because it's quite the trek back if you fall into the water here. Okay, and there we go. And that weighs down this scale, so we can make it back up here at any time. So, move up here. Yep, there's a chest containing a monkey statue. Design is rather adorable. I'm actually not a huge fan of monkeys, honestly. Oh my god, what the hell are you doing here? What the okay. Sure, I think. That actually surprised me. Wow. Okay. And we gotta play demonic hole in the wall. Ouch. Okay. Peace sign. Your demonic peace sign. He's gonna try to squash us one more time. Thankfully, we're already up here. I would have loved to see my ex-girlfriend's reaction to that room. Yes, I actually had a girlfriend. I know, it's kind of, I know, I'm sounding really sad. But no, like, I would have loved to see her reaction, because she usually is pretty stoic when it comes to horror movies. But she's like, I just wonder how she would react to that room. I don't know. Maybe I don't know, maybe I'm just a horrible person. I don't know, again, I'm very tired. I should probably take a nap after this recording. Alright, so luckily, that kelp monster can't do anything about us. If we're on the ground. Now we can do anything about him. For some reason he hurts us. I don't know why. Like, just standing on him, it's like playing a platformer game, how just bumping into an enemy hurts you. What we can do is get revenge on this little jerk. Roll this spiked barrel all over him. No, not have him roll all over me. Okay, and eventually you can see his mouth, so I don't even want to know how he's breathing. But we get 50 praise for our troubles. Very, very, very nice. So now we're able to go through here. The Sunken Ship's about the length of Hana Valley, so it's kind of a mini dungeon, if you will. We're able to go through here, no problem. There's the main scourge of this ship. And grab this key here. If you want to return to the first room of the ship, you can just use that water spout there, but that power spring. More importantly, bleh. Put the kibosh on that lockjaw. Also, Amaterasu wouldn't turn there. Up here, you got one more of these cursed doors. Crimson Helm. He's here to just slow us down. You can't do anything about Crimson Helm either, so don't even bother. Okay. As you can see, lots of chests. Excuse me, sir. Lots of chests. We got a lacquerware set. Here in the treasure room. This stray bead. I think that's the last stray bead on the ship. Okay, we got some mimics. I believe these mimics actually do a pretty fair amount of damage if they hurt you, which I think we did only half a sword. Whoa, buddy, you just getting kind of rambunctious there, don't you think? Open this up. Is he about to punch me? I think he was about to punch me. Alright, so that's all those chests, but most importantly is this chest containing the Lucky Mallet. What is this? Finally, something interesting, just like what Sonic said about the Wii. Wait, this is a Lucky Mallet. Is this what you were looking for, babe? It can shrink people down until they become so small that they can pass through the eye of a needle. Certainly, a tool with such powers is a great treasure, but it doesn't provide an answer to Queen Himiko's prayers for peace. Someone else mentioned the eye of a needle lately. Oh yeah, it was that half-baked prophet Waka back in Sei-an City. Remember? He said something like, even the most solid defense has a tiny gap like the eye of a needle? I wonder what kind of place he was talking about. Matarasu, it seems what I was looking for isn't on this ship. Unfortunately, we must leave without it. Aw, cheer up, babe. The ocean's a big place. You'll find what you want somewhere. That may be so. Going into the ocean now is suicide. Well, as long as the water dragon is still about, that is. Sheesh! Nobody can shut up about that thing. You'd think the water dragon ruled Ryoshima Coast or something. Well, don't forget, we have Boss Ami here with us. Let's go think things over back in the city. I'm sick of this ship. Indeed we shall. Luckily, this teleports us right out of the ship. Can't you swim any faster, Matarasu? Huh? I mean, what do you expect, babe? Ami's a wolf, not a speedboat. Oh, I get it, babe. You want to go to the bathroom, right? We don't mind. There's nothing but wide open sea all around. Nobody's looking. Go ahead. That's what everyone does. You don't understand. The swelling of the waves is a sign that it's coming. We'll be helpless if we're attacked here. Here we go again. If it is that water dragon, was it? If it is, we'll take care of the beast in a jiffy. They'll regret the day it messed with us. Whew. What the heck was that monster, Ami? Nobody told me something like that was on the loose around here. What's with that busty babe? She just took off without us? Boy, I'm gonna give her a piece of my mind next time we meet. So that was the water dragon. No, it just jumped up by itself. Whoa, I hate to see a treasure run off like that. After it, Ami! There is a special scene that occurs if you actually let the water dragon attack you. He simply spits you back out onto land, so it's not too bad. This Lucky Mallet here works the same exact way as Chun does over in Taka Pass. So you can kind of bring it around with you, but keep following it. This is back to Sei-an City. Going through to the aristocratic quarter, following the Lucky Mallet, and it's not here anymore. You've got some explaining to do, lady. Oh, thank goodness you're safe, Amaterasu. Hey, babe, what are you doing here? And how come you didn't tell us about that monster? I'm sure I mentioned something about the water dragon, didn't I? Ah, whatever. Anyway, you better not be trying to trick us. What are you talking about? I was nearly eaten alive too, you know. But however did you get away? You're a rather slow swimmer. What did you just say? Take that back. Ami gets kind of sensitive about her flaws. How do you know? Sorry. Fox rats. If they're not on ship, then where on earth are they? They're lost in the sea, the vast realm of the water dragon. There's no way we'll ever find them. Oh, cheer up. I hate to see you and your two friends cry. I think I know what her two friends cry, and they're not tears. I'm just saying. Anyway, keep following the lucky mallet. You see, it's leading us all the way to the Imperial Palace. You go over here. Now it's cornered here at the wall. Now I got you cornered, you mallet. No treasures ever escape from the Great East soon. When I say it's some greedy merchant and... Hey, wait. Check it out, Ami. Isn't this the palace where that swirling mist is coming from? You made us chase you here for a reason, mallet? Wait, I think I get it. The lucky mallet can shrink people, right? You want to shrink Ami here. You want us to go into that creepy-looking hole, don't you? I don't know. Why would Hammerhead here want us to go in there? Still, it might be worth checking out, Ami. I mean, this palace has got to be the source of that mist. Queen Himiko's not going to do anything about this mess, and it's up to us to find out the truth. Anyway, we haven't found a single brush technique in this darn city. How can we possibly pass up this palace? Okay, Mallet, we'll enter the hole. Come on and work your magic on Furball here. Ready to get hammered, Ami? I like this. Ready to get hammered? Bring it! Or no way. Now that's what I wanted to hear. Furball's all yours, Mallet. Hammer away. Just hammers us and turns us into a pancake, but... So you can see... Amaterasu shrinks down. Little feet. Go right into the mouth of the tiger. It's a different world at that size. You should see the look on your face. A few shakes of a lucky mallet reduces things to my size. It's not for clobbering people or anything silly. Boy, I'll never get tired of messing with your head. Check it out. Huh? What's gotten into you? Forgot what I looked like already? Now you listen here, Furball. You better remember me this time or else. I'm Isun, the Wandering Artist. You got it? So this is what Isun is supposed to look like. Wandering Artist Isun, times 1,000. I love that. So he's not a bug after all. He really is just a, well, tiny little sprite. Besides, I'm so dashingly handsome. Who else could it be? Bet you see me in a new light now. Hey, I'm talking to you. Oh, forget it. Let's check out the palace. We gotta find out what's behind that swirling mist. Maybe no bigger than a dust bunny now, but I bet you still got a lot of fight in you. And for the second and unfortunately final time in the game, we have partners. This time, Isun is our partner. Well, time's a-wasting. There's something you need to know first. I mean, this is like a brand new world to you. I'm here to help you when you really need it. For example, see that chest all wrapped in chains over there? You can guide me over to it with your celestial brush. I'll pop on over and snatch whatever's inside. Come on, let's try it out right here. So Isun is something we can throw at enemies, which is really funny. Now that's what I'm talking about. Hehe, nothing stands in the way of my trusty sword, Denkomaru. But listen up, I don't want you getting any funny ideas. Maybe one means sucker, but don't go launching me at monsters. I mean, I just might lose it if you did that. You'd have to clean up my bloody aftermath. Alright, now that everything's clear, let's get going. Lucky Mount. Whoa, that was close. Better watch out, Ami. Remember, you're no bigger than a dust bunny now. Better watch it, or we'll end up on the bottom of someone's shoe. Heh. Now you know what I have to deal with. Hey, this mist is getting thicker, isn't it? I knew there was something fishy about this palace. The Lucky Mallet has pin particles in it. Anyway, Isun is based on mythology. I wanted to wait until we got the Lucky Mallet and saw what I did before talking about this. He is based on the character of Isun Boshi. Essentially, how the legend goes, again, as far as I remember, haven't researched it. Essentially, Isun, there's this old couple who was too old to have children. They didn't have any children, actually. And they prayed to the gods to give them a child, even if that child was was no bigger than their own thumbs. Well, because the gods have a pretty sick sense of humor, they ended up doing just that, giving them a child that was no bigger than each of their thumbs. Isunboshi uses a needle for a sword and uses a leaf as a boat. He dreams of being normal size, and one day he hears about this artifact. I don't think it's called the Lucky Mallet. I'm sure it goes by something. But he hears of an artifact that can shrink and grow people, so he sets out on an adventure to go find said artifact. So, yeah, anyway, get used to seeing these guys. They are all over the game from at this point. See that on me? That's what they call a blocking spider. Those nasty buggers just won't let you by sometimes. They normally leave you alone, but they can be unpredictable. But just watch their moves. Better safe than sorry. Oh, why'd you hit your ride? Tired of walking or something? Well, big guy here doesn't seem to mind, so knock yourself out. Well, it's not that I wanted to hit your ride, it's that I kind of had to. Over here we hear crying and... Hey, what's that? Sounds like someone's crying. Isn't that a jail cell? Someone's in there. I can't tell who it is. She's got her back turned. They usually turn out to be ugly when they turn around anyway. Plus, we don't want to attract any attention if she raises a fuss. Forget about her. Let's keep going. You can actually look at the guards here, and more importantly, you can also look at this chest over here. Attaboy, you soon gets a godly charm to replace the one that we had to use. You can actually see... Okay, well that's a poor example, but... When you get closer to this guard, I'll tell you what I'm talking about. We got poison water down here for some reason. Also, the Emperor's Palace. As you can imagine, point of no return. Can't come back here after we clear the area. No stray bees or sun fragments. And, ugh. You can see their eyes are just glowing like that. That is really creepy. What isn't creepy is over here we have a new enemy in the Thunder Doom Mirror. Why is it never called lightning? Thunder is the sound that lightning makes. Anyway, Thunder Doom Mirrors, kind of like fire eyes. They can be dealt with by blowing with wind. So very helpful, and I believe their full finisher is also wind. What do we do with this guy? These Doom Mirror enemies are no different than the other enemies, and his full finisher is not wind. I think actually it's power slash, I want to say. Shut up about my time, game. I get it. You expect a lot from me, alright? You got these flies here. Are these fly carcasses or just made of flies? That guy's passing through here. As you can see, this guy's lifting his shoe. He's trying to squash us, which is not very fair and nice. And that cherry bomb. That's life. Okay, draw another cherry bomb. There we go. Blow this sky high and get ourselves. Calling it now, this is a golden peach. Okay, good. I don't have that little of a life. There's the test. You might be wondering with how tough enemies are at this point, what the point of an Exorcism Slip S is. And trust me, there's a good reason to get an Exorcism Slip S. Trust me on that. Tries to squash us. Try to grab this key, but more importantly, we'll sort of. We got this door. We got this wall here. This contains the golden peach. There we go. I was right. All right. Got that going for us. Go down here. Try to pass by this broom. He keeps sweeping away at us. Don't treat us like dirt just because we don't take baths. I don't think we're going to get by this clean freak. Alright. Can't do anything about that. So we gotta find a way to sneak past that guy without him, you know. Yeah. Hello? Is somebody there? Hmm? Are you mallet bearers? It's hard to see from here. Mallet bearers? What the heck are you talking about? Oh, who are you? Oh, just a couple of passers-by. Are you that girl we heard crying before? Sound kind of fake if you ask me. You're not some no-good monster trying to trick us, are you? What? Oh. No, at least I don't think so. I came to Sei-an City to sell some of my grandfather's bamboo ware. Her grandfather's bamboo ware? The emperor who lives in this palace had me arrested. Her grandfather's bamboo ware? Is your grandpa that Mr. Bamboo back in Kusa village? You know my grandfather? He raised me back in Kusa village. My name is Kaguya. Moonlight Beauty? Kaguya. And take a wild guess what Isun's reaction is. I'm afraid that's about all I can tell you. I don't know why I've been imprisoned here. I don't even know who I really am or where I originally came from. Another babe. I like how they're both smitten with her. How can Mr. Bamboo have such a cute granddaughter? Jeez, soon. Well, you just sit tight, honey pie. We'll get you out. Great Isun's gonna straighten out that mean old emperor. I'll come back and set you free. No, Don't sweat it, sweetie. You just sit tight. We're gonna search every nook and cranny of this palace. And I'm gonna give that emperor a piece of my mind when we find him. So don't you worry your pretty little head. My partner may not look like much now. The furball here is actually the great Amaterasu. But just sit back and relax. We got it covered. Let's go, Ami. So this is Mr. Bamboo's daughter. Now, what's really funny is that in the standard definition version, at least in the Wii version I know of, I don't know about the PS2 version, what's kind of funny is that that cutscene isn't rendered properly, so there's a whole chunk of screen that's just missing. It's really weird. I'll flash a picture up on screen right now to show you what I'm talking about, but it's really weird. I don't know if it persists in any of the HD versions, but it doesn't here. You can talk to Kaguya if you want. I know this will help, but the Emperor buried some treasure in the corner of his garden. Please don't do anything too risky, you two. Just leave it to us, honey pie. Alright. We go over here, and that blocking spider. Never mind, he's still gonna let us by. Alright, deal with this guy. Bleh. And in we go. Alright, as you can see, Kaguya mentioned that the Emperor buried some treasure in his garden. Wait for this to blow up. And we can now go down this hole, which we're going to do in the next episode, alright? So, now that we've gotten both the Lucky Mallet and... Well, now that we've both gotten the Lucky Mallet and... Is this... What is this? Oh, I think it's supposed to be a dung beetle. Now that we've gotten the Lucky Mallet and shrunk down and went inside the Emperor's Palace, we're going to call it quits here for this episode, alright? So, next time on Let's Play Okami, we're going to be venturing further into the Emperor's Palace and hopefully finding the source of all the mist, alright? See you guys in the next episode.